Available now. Link below.
Tonight, we unravel a story that goes beyond headlines, a narrative meticulously crafted to undermine the very foundation of our republic. As the gavel prepares to strike in the heart of New York, a trial looms that's not just about hush money or legal technicalities. It's a test for justice in America. Former President Donald Trump, a figure who's no stranger to controversy, finds himself at the center of what many are calling a political witch hunt, a battle not just for his innocence, but for the soul of our nation. With the Democrats orchestrating a fear campaign against Trump 2024, the question isn't merely about guilt or innocence. It's about the abuse of power, the corruption that's seeding into our legal system, and how one man's fight could redefine the future of American politics. You don't want to miss this special report, because in the end, our final thought will reveal why this trial matters to every American who cherishes justice and integrity. Before we head into tonight's story, let's talk about our sponsor, Vanish. Just like in a high-stakes legal battle, you want to carry with confidence without drawing unnecessary attention. Vanish offers the most comfortable, discreet holster you've ever worn, ensuring you are always prepared no matter the situation. Fits 99% of semi-auto handguns and conceals 2 fully loaded magazines, all while keeping you comfortable. And here's the deal. Get 30% off using our exclusive link below, plus an additional holster at half off. Equip yourself with Vanish. Carry with confidence. Call now or visit our link below to take advantage of this offer. Equip yourself for the unexpected, because in today's world, being prepared is not just a necessity. It's not even an option. In the heart of America's bustling metropolis, a narrative unfolds that reads more like a political thriller than a chapter from our nation's legal textbooks. At the center of this saga stands Donald Trump, the former president of the United States, who's once again thrust into the limelight, not for policy or politics, but for a trial that's captured the nation's attention. Take a look.
Chris and Bianca, the judge today kicked off the hearing by denying the motion to dismiss the case and announced that jury selection will begin on March 25th. He also said that he expects his trial to last about 6 weeks. This means that this case will be the first time a former president and potential presidential nominee will be tried on criminal charges. Now, former President Donald Trump's attorney, Todd Blanche, he was hoping to get that trial date pushed back, listing off his other court cases and, of course, his campaign schedule. Blanche also argued that it would be difficult to find an unbiased jury pool considering how much media coverage there is right now of the other cases, but the judge held firm and said that it is unlikely to change if this trial was to be pushed back. Trump was indicted by a grand jury last year on 34 counts of falsifying business records to conceal another crime. Prosecutors allege that the former president engaged in a cover-up scheme to hide reimbursement payments made to his former attorney Michael Cohen, who made hush money payments to adult film star Stormy Daniels to keep her from going public about a past affair with Trump before the 2016 presidential election. Trump has denied the affair and has pleaded not guilty to the charges. Now, Trump was in court today and was thoroughly engaged throughout the hearing, leaning over to speak with his lawyers and at times leaning back in his chair in frustration. Now, before he went inside the courtroom, Trump spoke to reporters in the hallway.
Everything that I've heard and read, even from legal scholars, said there's absolutely no case here. It's not a crime. This is not a crime. And when you look at what's going on outside of the streets, where violent crime is at an all-time high, I think it's it's a great double standard.
Now, in a statement, Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg said he's pleased the judge denied the motion to dismiss the case and said he looks forward to presenting his case in court on March 25th.
Critics argue that the Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg has overstepped his bounds, wielding his power not in pursuit of justice, but as a weapon against political adversaries. Bragg's actions raise questions about the impartiality of our legal system, a cornerstone of our republic. The lawsuits filed against him, accusing him of coordinating with political opponents and abusing his office, only add fuel to the fire of this contentious debate. Trump's legal team has vocally criticized the timing and the speed at which this trial has been pushed forward. Todd Blanche, a key member of Trump's defense, has called out this injustice, highlighting how the former president's legal challenges have been met with expedited schedules, putting them in almost impossible position. This isn't just a legal strategy, it's a reflection of the broader issue at hand. The misuse of legal mechanisms for political ends undermines the very principles our justice system stands on. The Heritage Foundation's involvement through lawsuits against Bragg underscores the depth of concern over these proceedings. The allegations of Bragg's coordination with Trump's political rivals are not just legal squabbles. They represent a fundamental threat to the impartiality of our judicial system. The request for documents under the New York Freedom of Information law by Heritage is a testament to the need for transparency and accountability, especially when the stakes are as high as they are in this case. As Trump faces these charges, it's imperative to remember the man who led our nation, unshaken by adversity, a leader who's been through the crucible of public scrutiny like few others. His resilience in the face of these legal battles is not just about personal fortitude, it's about standing up against a system that seems increasingly biased against him. The trial's implications extend far beyond the courtroom. They touch on the core of what it means to engage in political discourse in America. If a former president can be targeted in such a manner, what does that say about the state of our republic? It's a question that lingers, heavy with implications for the future of political engagement in our country. The role of the media in this saga cannot be understated. The coverage of Trump's trial is more than just reporting. It's a narrative being shaped, often with more regard for sensationalism than for truth. The portrayal of Trump as guilty before proven innocent is a dangerous precedent, eroding the fundamental principle that one is innocent until proven guilty. The charges against Trump stemming from a hush money payment are being used to construct a narrative that seeks to overshadow his achievements and dampen his support. But it's essential to look beyond the headlines, to question the motives and methods of those who wield the power of the law like a sword against their adversaries. The trial on March 25th will be more than just a legal proceeding. It will be a test for the state of our democracy. As Trump steps into the courtroom, he carries with him not just his own future, but the future of political fairness in our country. The outcome of this trial will resonate far beyond the walls of the courthouse, touching on the very essence of justice and fairness in our republic. Before our final thought, an important message from our own Gary Franchi.
That's right. As the countdown to the 2024 election continues, the complexity of the political landscape and its narratives becomes ever more apparent. The silent coup demystifies the tactics of deception and media complicity. In these times, being well-informed is your shield. Embark on the path to enlightenment. Your copy is just a link away. The link to this vital guide is in the description of the video. And if you're lucky enough to secure your copy, you might just find a special offer from me. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Gary. Make sure you tap the link in the description to secure Gary's new book, The Silent Coup. And now for our final thought. In our final thought tonight, let's consider the gravity of what we have witnessed. The relentless pursuit of a former president not only challenges the man, but the very foundation of this nation. This isn't merely about legal battles. It's a vivid illustration of a political divide that threatens the core of our American values. As citizens of this great nation, we must ask ourselves, what precedes justice in our country? Are we witnessing the weaponization of a legal system for political gain, or is this the accountability of a higher order? This trial, set against the backdrop of a potential Trump 2024 campaign, isn't just a litmus test for one man's innocence or guilt, but a reflection of our national character. As we navigate these waters, let's not lose sight of these principles that define us: justice, fairness, and the unwavering pursuit of truth. Thank you for watching. If you got value from this report, tap subscribe and tell a friend.
Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And if you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.